Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. How's everybody's day going so far? How's everybody's week starting off so far? Hopefully, you're all having a good day. Hopefully, you're all having a good start to the week. People, we have 3 days left till opening day. 3 days left till Yankee baseball begins. Are you all feeling it? How do you all feel about that? Let me know in the chat. Shout out to the folks in the chat. As you come in, make sure you all hit that like button. If you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's continue supporting this channel. If you're watching this on X, come over to YouTube. Go to my homepage on X. Hit that link. Hit that subscribe button and join me. So, Yankees, Mets, pregame, Subway Series preview. Let's see what we got. The Yankees lineup is out. I was curious about the Mets lineup. I didn't see anything, but I'm curious to see what their lineup is going to be. But folks, I'm sure you all already heard the news. The Yankees have signed left-handed reliever Ryan Yarbrough to a 1-year deal. It's worth $2 million, and there is an additional $500,000 in possible incentives. That news was broken out by Jorge Castillo of ESPN. I like the signing. I like the lefty signing. I do appreciate the lefty signing. So, it was a good pickup for the Yankees. So I know he pitched. He did pitch for the Blue Jays. He pitched for the Dodgers. I think Matt Blake can do some good things with him. I was looking at his, as far as his pitching repertoire goes. So it looks like, he has his, he's got his sinker, curveball, four-seam fastball, changeup, and his cutter. And he does throw his sinker, which is something that Matt Blake really likes. Matt Blake is, he's a sinker guy, so he's gonna work wonders with Yarbrough. And Yarbrough said it himself that he likes how the Yankees work with their pitching staff. So, which the Yankees do an amazing job with their pitching staff. Credit to Matt Blake. So, good pickup again by the New York Yankees. Do they pick up anybody else? Do they add another bat or a righty bat to their roster? I know a lot of folks were talking about Brandon Drury, but more than likely not going to happen. So just so everybody knows, Brandon Drury does have a fracture on his thumb. So the Yankees more than likely, I would say, are not going to go after him. And just so everybody knows, Ryan Yarbrough has been added to the roster. And as a result, Luis Hill has been moved to the 60-day IL because of the right lat strain. So I just wanted to get that out there as well. So let me say what's up to the folks in the chat. We got Susan in the chat. We got Jacob Petruzzi, Dev Finch, yo, Max Coverage. What's up, Max? How's it going? We got Joe from NY Yankee Mania. We got Cold Italian Pizza. How's it going, Cold Italian Pizza? One of my favorite YouTube names out there. Nosebleed Section, what is going on? Good to see you as always. Another one of my favorite YouTube names. Also a great guy. Dev Finch, what's up? Marvin the Martian, what's up? Ken, what is going on? How's it going, Ken? Dorian, how's it going? Yeah, I like the signing too. Hopefully a bat. Cash is looking for bits and pieces. Yeah. I think they have one more. If they are going to make a signing, there's going to be one more signing. I know they're looking for a righty bat. What righty bats are they looking at? I don't know. And we got Garrett Hampson declined his option with the D-backs. He hit well this spring training, speed and positional versatility. I want to look up what he did for spring. Did he play spring training games there, Ken? But one thing is for sure with Ryan Yarbrough, just so everybody knows, he pitched. I think it was he had a 5-2 record last season, 3.19 ERA, not bad. He's got some good numbers. As far as his pitches go, so his sinker That's you. His usage on that 29%, curveball 27%, four seam fastball 18%, changeup 16%, cutter he uses 10%, sinker. His average speed on his sinker is 86 miles per hour. Curveball sitting around 71. Four seam fastball just close to 87. His changeup is around 77.4. His cutter's around 83.8. I mean, not the craziest of numbers, right? I mean, not the most attractive, but I mean, if he can get guys out, I mean, that's the part that matters the most. And again, I do think that Matt Blake will do good work for him. So, and who else we got? We got TC Steels. What's up, man? How's it going, TC? Still in California, back in Texas. What's going on? Card collector, what's going on? I see you. Well, good to be back. Yeah, great to be back for baseball, man. 3 days, people. 3 days. Yeah, let's go, dude. Let's go. What's up, Mr. Instigator? Yeah, for you it is. For me, it's not. What's up out there in the West Coast to my guy Rodney? What is going on? But let me know, folks. Let me know in the chat what you all think about the signing with Yarborough. Again, I like the signing. I think it's a good move for the bullpen. It adds another good lefty reliever for the bullpen. I think the Yankees both are going to have a solid bullpen. You're going to have Devin Williams. You're going to have Luke Weaver. Tim Hill's going to be in there. Obviously, Yorobros should be there. Yoandry Gomez should be in there as well. Jake Cousins, I believe, should be on the roster. I'm not certain, but I know he was trying to make his comeback. Ian Hamilton will not be on there, but he's trying to ramp up. So we'll see how long it takes for him to get back. So let's see what happens. And let's see. I'm glad to have the show again for the regular season. I've been going crazy with the injuries. Glad to see some people talk sense because Yankees. Yeah, you're right about that. Yankees Twitter will drive anybody nuts, man. Yankees Twitter. If you get all your information and your opinions on Yankees Twitter, they're gonna drive you insane. So, hey, you could take some of it as opinion, take some of it with a grain of salt, take some of it as fact. So, but don't get lost in the rabbit hole there. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, Mark Leiter Jr. Right, he's another one, so he should be good to go. Definitely looking forward to seeing what Mark Leiter Jr. could do. But I do like the Yankees bullpen. The rotation, obviously, it's a little bit of a question mark, but I do believe that the Yankees rotation can hold it down until Luis Hill gets back. So I don't know about you all. I feel great about this team. I feel great about this roster. I feel great about the squad. I feel great about the 2025 season. I think this team, I know some folks out there want to say that, this 2025 Yankees team kind of reminds them of 2023. But in all honesty, I think they have a better lineup, and I think they have a much better roster. So, you're not just being dependent on one guy. There's guys in this, especially with the lineup. There's guys in that lineup that will, that will come through where you're just not solely relying on Judge, and where you're just not relying solely on Juan Soto when he was on the team, right? Which, speaking of Soto, everybody was going crazy about Juan Soto hugging it out with Aaron Boone and talking and smiling, but whatever. I'm not gonna make any noise about it. I mean, after all, Soto played for the Yankees. Aaron Boone managed him. The way I see it, with all this stuff that was being said about Soto and how he felt about the Yankees, I guess, he has no hard feelings towards the Yankees. Sounds like he's cool with the Yankees. He just decided, he made the decision to sign with the Mets. I don't care what anybody says. Money was the thing. It was the thing. End of story. I know some people still make a big deal out of it, but guess what? It's done. It's over. He's a Met. Time to move on. Time to focus on the future. So let's see what happens. What's up there, Texas Buckeye? I see you in the chat. How are you? Card Collector says this Yankee team actually doesn't remind me of any other Yankee team. It feels almost Frankenstein together after losing Soto. Yeah, I don't. What do you mean by Frankenstein together? Like I said, I feel good about this team. Ronnie says the Mutts, definitely. And Stroman is historically a first. Yeah, and he is. And Hill will get back, and Hill's going to get back into that rotation. And, once Luis Hill gets back, they'll have to make a decision. But Will Warren, though, is obviously on the roster. I'm happy for him. Will Warren's really looked good this spring. I'm looking forward to what he can do in the regular season. So, he got enough starts in spring training to impress. So, let's see. Let's see. Soto's likely making $100 million. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, $800 million. That's a lot. That's a lot. So. Well, I mean, this season will tell us who's the better team. 162 games need to be played. Let's see what let's see what they do. Paul Bellinger Judge combo was one I didn't expect. Plus signing Devin, who we destroy, and I never expected the max free. I mean, yeah, look, Bellinger has been wanting to come to the Yankees for a while now. I mean, after all, his dad played for the Yankees, right? I think they've been, last year they were trying to work something out, but obviously money was the issue. The Yankees couldn't agree to terms, and let's not forget Bellinger is a Scott Boras client, so no surprise. But Bellinger wanted to come to the Yankees. He wants to play for the Yankees, so why not? And, he does have an opt-out after the season, but I think he will opt back in with the team. Goldschmidt, I didn't expect Paul Goldschmidt to be on the team. That was a bit of a surprise. Didn't expect that. The Devin Williams signing, that definitely came out of nowhere. None of us saw that one coming, but that was a nice sneaky move by the Yankees because Devin Williams was going to the Dodgers. I mean, it sounded like it was a done deal, but the Yankees came in and swooped him up. Max Fried. Did I expect the Yankees to sign Max Fried? No, but there was a chance because they did have a Zoom meeting with him, so they were interested in Max Fried. There was no doubt that they needed to, upgrade their rotation. There was no doubt there with Soto or without. I've said that many times. With Soto or without him, they needed to add another arm because if they were going to go in with the rotation that they had originally before, the Max Fried signing, before Cole got hurt, before Luis Hill got hurt, and before Nestor got traded, I didn't have a lot of confidence in the starting rotation going into the 2025 season. But despite the injuries to Luis Hill, to Garrett Cole, and with the rotation that they have right now, I feel good about the rotation. Are there some question marks? Absolutely. But I do feel good about it. I see John the Beagle Dad coming in. What's up? Yeah, as soon as Soto went to the Mets, Fried was for sure. I mean, I had a feeling they were going to sign like a big, a big name for as far as pitching goes. I mean, it was going to happen. So let's see. Buckeye saying any player who plays for more money is not worth my breath. Totally understandable. Totally understandable. I feel good about the Yankees' future. I mean, but there's other folks who may not be excited, but again, everybody has different opinions. Corbin Burns, but he wanted to be in the West. I mean, I would have liked Corbin Burns too, but he signed with the Diamondbacks, right? He signed out West, but he had his reasons for signing with the Diamondbacks. But he's gonna be solid for those guys. But I know a lot of Yankees fans wanted the Yankees to trade for him when he was available. But I don't at that time. I don't know if I was comfortable giving up. Me personally, I don't know if I was comfortable giving up Spencer Jones to get him, but that's just me. So not for 1 year of Corbin Burns. Now, if it was maybe 3 or 4 years, hey, we could talk. Well, Peraza hasn't been told one way or another, Susan, whether he's on the roster or not on the roster. I mean, hopefully the Yankees are gonna set up the 26-man roster. Obviously, that should hopefully come out in the next couple of days. I would think the latest Wednesday. They have a day off. Obviously, spring training will be over. Last game is tomorrow. Thursday is the first game, opening day. Which, by the way, I did want to mention real quick. Make sure I am doing a pregame. That is going to be 12:30 in the afternoon. So I hope to see all of you there. I am going to be doing some giveaways. So please tune in. Tell all your friends. Tell everyone. All right. I'm going to be doing giveaways. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and join. So I'm looking to potentially do like a 2-hour live stream if I can. So I want to, since it's opening day, there's a lot going on, a lot of buzz. I want to be able to do a long live stream for that. So hopefully I see all of you there. Hopefully I see some new faces. That would be awesome. Again, I will be doing 6 card giveaways that day. So 6 baseball cards. Whether they're current Yankees or ex-Yankees, there will be 6 card giveaways. So stay tuned for that. It's just my way of giving back to all of you, because you all support me and I do appreciate it. Yeah, but I wanted to get back to this. Peraza gone one way or another. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what happens with Peraza. I mean, we don't even know if he's going to. I mean, he still could make the roster. But third base is a little bit of a question mark, no doubt. There is some concern there. I mean, we thought maybe Vivas, right? Some of us maybe thought Vivas could potentially make the roster. He's looked good, but they sent him back down to the minors, so they reassigned him. But as of right now, it's Peraza Cabrera. I mean, who else is there? Unless if they go out and get someone. Unless if they want to go out, unless if they get someone, I don't know who that would be though. But we'll see what happens. Opening day, and you have to listen to Joe Buck. So I might be doing a play-by-play. I should be doing a play-by-play that day. So if you want to tune in, you could have the game on. Just put it on mute, and I can I could be the voice instead of Joe Buck if you want. So yeah, Mitch Haniger, yeah, he was released. The Yankees could potentially look into him. CT Cards, what's up, man? It's good to see you. I would love to have a 52 Mantle card. How awesome would that be? How you feeling though, bro? Are you feeling all right? You feeling okay? You feeling all right? Day to day, what are we thinking? Yeah, I mean, Cashman, you never know what Brian Cashman's going to do. He has these late last minute moves, surprise moves that nobody expects. But we'll see. There's again 3 days left till opening day, and anything could happen. So I can't wait till they come out with the 26-man roster. So as soon as they release that, I will go live for that, and I would love to talk about it. And I want to get everybody else's input on what they think. So Reyes is we're talking Pablo Reyes there, right, Max? So Reyes is ahead of Peraza on the depth chart. So it maybe he does maybe he's the guy that takes over third base. And like Max says here, Reyes can play outfield as well. So Yankees do love the Swiss Army knife. And like Nosebleed said, Nosebleed section said, I did see that comment that they could trade Peraza for cash considerations at minimum. They could trade him or get some not big name players, but a couple of minor leaguers or something. Get some pitching back potentially. But a lot of there's the Yankees have options. So I don't know about a major trade there, but they'll make a few. They might make a few minor trades and one minor signing or of some sort. But again, it's 3 days away. Regular season will be here. I'm glad spring training is almost over. I mean, I know spring training doesn't officially count, but it's nice to see baseball being played. It's nice to see players that we don't see on a normal basis get a chance to showcase themselves, and we get to see what kind of talent, young talent that the Yankees have, and there's other talents from other teams too. So it's always interesting. 11-year-old kid found. Oh, I remember that. That was wild. I would say that I think at this point that's dead in the water. I think the JD Martinez thing. The Yankees did have some contact with him. From what I read, they had some contact with him, but it sounds like he was looking for like a $10 million deal, and the Yankees said pass, which I don't blame them. I wouldn't offer JD Martinez $10 million. There's no way. That's a little bit much. Peraza for Miguel Andujar. How funny would that be? Yeah, he was mashing it up, man. A few of those guys were mashing it up. And speaking of mashing it up, what about JC Escara, folks? We got to talk about JC Escara, who killed it this spring training. He earned his spot. He had his talk with Aaron Boone. Aaron Boone let him know, hey man, you made it. The guy went from being an Uber driver and a substitute teacher, and now he's on a Major League Baseball team. He gave that phone call to his mother to break the news. And how awesome is that, man? It's just like a player that has been working his tail off, working jobs, a couple of jobs to make just to make enough money to get by, to live, right? Going through that struggle and overcoming the struggle, overcoming that adversity, playing his heart out. And he showcased himself, proved why he should be on the roster, even if he's a backup catcher. But hey, why not? He could be a backup catcher. He could be a DH. So, there's options with him. But congratulations to JC Escara, man. That, we gotta applaud him. That's an awesome story, So, this is like an inspiration for a lot of us, right? If there's something that we're trying to pursue in life, we're trying to go after. If things are a struggle and we're trying to we're trying to achieve something, but it's just so hard. You got to look at guys like Escara who was struggling, but he made it happen. So one way or another, he made it work, and here he is. So let's see what he does this season. Like I said, he has been he's been killing it. He's been killing it during spring training. So hopefully that translates into the regular season. And Card Collector says, "Oh, it's a fun moment and I love it, but like, can he help?" I mean, hopefully he can help us, but it's going to take more than one player. The whole team needs to do their job. As long as the team knows the assignment and they know how to win games, hopefully they can win a World Series. All right, and it's gonna take a whole village more. So you can't just rely on one player. It takes a whole village. And shout out to SGA, man. Appreciate you. He's been a member for 2 months on the Strike Zone. Thank you so much, SGA. You're the man, bro. We got a Giants fan in our chat, but that's all good. That's all good. All baseball fans are welcome, even though we talk mainly Yankees this year. So he says, hi, NFE. You always keep it 100 on your channel. Appreciate you, man. Try to do that, man. I try to keep it 100. Yeah, and Hal didn't have to give him a suite. Exactly. Yeah, 95 games this year. So I originally said 96, but because of the injuries, I might have to change that. I might have to go back to 94, like 93, 94. Is kind of what I was thinking, but 95, I like that. TC saying 90 wins, understandable. I know Picada was saying 85 wins for the Yankees, but I'm not seeing that personally. Car Collector says 80 to 90. Ken says 100. Nosebleed says 92. You and me both, Susan. You and me both. And he needs to get off to a hot start. Come this month or this April, next month. So you love my dome, bro. You wish you had a dome like this. Yeah, 90 wins still wins the AL East for sure. Texas Buckeye, that's funny. But another piece of news, I'm sure you all heard about it. It's rather sad news. I know we don't like delivering sad news, but condolences to Brett Garner and his family. They lost their son on a family vacation. Their son was 14 years old, and he passed away in his sleep, which they don't know what caused it, what happened. But that's what they reported. So tough loss for the Garner family. It's never fun for any parent to lose their kid, lose their child, lose their son, lose their daughter. It's kind of it is sad to it is sad to see that. You know what I mean? It is definitely sad to see that. So, condolences to the Gardner family. I know it's a tough time. I hope they heal sooner rather than later, but I know it's going to be a long process for them to get over this loss. Again, never, ever, ever, ever easy to lose your kid, lose your child, whether they're adults or not, or kids or babies, man. It's devastating. But when it comes to kids and stuff like that, I have a soft spot for that stuff. So I can't help it. I'm sorry, guys, but man, that one's tough. And yeah, you're not supposed to bury your child. And TC says it's an unidentified illness, which, speaking of TC Steels, looks like my man is ready to go. I'll bring him up here. Surprise guest, unexpected, I promise. What is up, man?
What's up, NFP? How you doing, man?
Good, bro. How are you? How are you feeling?
I'm good. Can't complain. Healthy, good. Everything's, sunny day out here in Southern California. So looking forward to the season, man. I'm just ready for this to get going, man.
Yeah, I feel you. You're back in Cali for good?
Yeah, the Texas thing's not going to work out. Family wise, and my wife's not going to move out there. She's got a lot of family out here, and we talked about it for a while. And I thank my friend for the job opportunity. I mean, it wasn't really the job, but I mean, it was gonna be a lot of travel, so I was gonna be away for a lot, and it's just better that I just stay here. Just a lot to miss, you know. Sometimes money isn't, you know, the biggest thing, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm still doing fine. We're doing great. I mean, we have no complaints. We're good. So no, it's a good decision. So we're staying put here.
For sure. Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
No, whatever makes you happy, dude. I mean, if
Exactly.
it's gonna be you, if it's gonna be the right decision for you, your family,
Yep.
do what you got to do. And real quick, shout out to the Ace Avenue. Chia. What up, Ace?
What's up, Ace?
What's up, man? Always a pleasure to see you. But how are you feeling about the Yankees? I know, you know, despite the injuries, despite some, you know, some issues, right, with the team, how are you feeling about going into this 2025 season, man? Are you feeling optimistic? Are you worried? Like, talk to us.
Well, I put it in the chat. I said it's low expectations, high ceiling. So I'm not. It seems like every year I get, you know, you get super excited, you get, you know, pumped up, you see the off season, you see who we get, you get all like on this high. This year, I'm not at that point. I'm you know, keeping it, you know, low key. Like, you know, going into the season, I'm not thinking we're gonna just, you know, take the East. You know, it's just gonna be smooth sailing, as we all thought when we had everybody healthy and, you know, prior to Cole going down and Hill. And so it's like, you know, I keep comparing this team to the Indians from Major League. You know, these guys that they just put together and they're just loosey-goosey. They're not, you know, they're not predicted to win anything. You know, the owner wants them to lose, and they're going to go against that. You know, we're going to go against, you know, Hal not putting more money into the team. We're going to rise to the occasion. You know, Scar as a great story. I mean, I wish that kid a lot. I hope he excels. I hope he could even make Rookie of the Year, but he's probably not going to get enough at bats. But you know, there's other stories. There's, you know, bounce backs from Goldschmidt. You know, you got Cody Bellinger changing leagues. You got a lot of different guys. You know, who knows who's at third? Is it going to be Cabrera? Pablo Reyes now shows up. So we got a lot of question marks. The bullpen. I mean, the bullpen is okay. The starting rotation is just all over the place. So seeing if Stroman can step up and Carrasco can rebuild his career back up, and I mean, it's just a lot of just what ifs. Like I said, low expectations, but I think they can still win the East. I think 90, 91 wins will do it. I'm just looking forward to the good stories, to the clutch. You know, Volpe maybe coming up clutch, and Dominguez, you know, proving everybody wrong. He can play left, and you know, we've yet to see him do anything really of significance. And he's been hyped so much. So I just hope honest to God, I hope the rest of the team just stays healthy and we don't have any more injuries, because I can't take any more. I can't take any more flipping on your show or anybody else's show saying this guy's out and this guy's, you know, velocity's down and this guy looks bad. And I just can't take it anymore. So I just hope everyone can just stay on the field and, you know, just have a fun season. Like I said, no real big expectations. Just I want to see like 96. I don't know. I mean, I was, you know, that was one of my favorite years. They weren't expected to win. I mean, 95 they got knocked out, but you know, we got Joe Torre, a lot of question marks. Can he manage? Nobody expected them to win, especially in the World Series when they were down 2-0. So the back's against the wall. I think the Yankees, you know, will I think they're going to surprise a lot of people, because I know they're putting us down in the dumps. Like, this team ain't going to even win the East. They'll be third, fourth. I don't think so. I think we're looking for just some. I want to see some clutch baseball. Some, you know, back to old school. You know, small ball. Just different style, and I think this team has the makeup to do it.
Yeah, you know, look, I think I think this team, I think this team, I feel good despite the injuries, right? To Cole, to Luis Hill,
Yeah.
to Giancarlo Stanton. I know they have this optimism that Stanton might be back, but personally, I think he's not going to play at all this season.
Right.
That's what I think. Garrett Cole being out for the season, I mentally prepared myself as soon as they mentioned his elbow. I'm like, yeah, he's probably going to get Tommy John. I with all these injuries, I'm like, I mentally prepared myself. I'm like, okay, hope for the best, prepare for the worst. That's that's my mentality now because I don't want to come on these live streams and be negative because I just when I know.
It's easy to be negative, but you got to stay positive.
Yeah.
Like you and Jason, I love Jason. Jason is so positive, and it helps because I mean, honestly, when I hear all these injuries and all, you right away, oh my God, here we go, another year, and you want to be negative, So it's good to hear you guys upbeat and positive, and it does help us this Yankee community.
And we appreciate that, man. It's just with this 2025 team, I feel good because again, there's a better there's just the lineup is better balanced now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying now they have more options. So, you're like with Stanton being out. Yeah, it sucks. Right. But for example, right. But Stanton being out, okay, cool. You have other guys that could fill in, right? Ben Rice, who's been knocking off the ball. He's looking a little bigger too. He put on a little weight.
He did.
He's smacking the freaking hell out of that ball. If you see his exit velocity numbers, it's like, oh my God. He's going to be DH. Escara could play the role of DH. So can Judge. So can Goldschmidt. So they have that DH spot. It could be a revolving door. So just for reference, right? So they have guys that can fill in. It's not like they got the 2023 team where they're getting these guys off the street our amazing Fantastic Four.
It's not that bad. No, let's not go there. It's not that. No. We've got a better team than that. We got more professional hitters than the castaways. So yeah.
And then,
the versatility I like you bring up a good point with the DH. That's a key. Having a versatile DH, being able to put Judge out there as DH for a while, Ben Rice, Escara, you got a lot of different choices. So it's good. It gives Boone a lot of choices.
Yeah, and the thing is too with Boone, not Boone, but Ben Rice, he could play catcher in an emergency, so he could do that. He'll pack, he's going to back up Paul Goldschmidt, which I don't know how you feel about Paul Goldschmidt. I like the signing. I know he's 37. I get that, but a 37-year-old Paul Goldschmidt is an upgrade over a little bit of a younger Anthony Rizzo, which saddens me to say that, but he is. Goldschmidt, is a Gold Glover after all. He can play first base. He hits well against lefties. That was something that the Yankees didn't do well last season with their back. They were not hitting lefties. Goldschmidt, he brings that in. His his batting average against lefties last season was close to 300.
Yeah.
And card collector, I'm not slandering Rizzo, dude. I love Anthony Rizzo. He's a great guy, great player, but unfortunately, just his best days were behind him, and obviously getting hit by Tatis's butt didn't really exactly help either. But
he was coming to the end of his career, and the injury didn't help, and the way the Yankees handled that was terrible. So it happens. We're seeing it with DJ LeMahieu. Same thing. Career's coming to an end. Guy was a great hitter, just can't do it anymore. Alex Rodriguez, same thing. Guy was he was one of the best hitters in baseball ever, all time. Mm-hmm. Had problems at the end of the career. He just couldn't hit. He was hitting double plays, and it's just the way it is. You get it to a certain age, 37, 38, it's hard. Baseball is a young kid's game. It's not an old man's game. And, there's very few people last till 40, maybe, a handful, but it just happens, unless you're Barry Bonds and you're taking steroids. But, It's just that's what happens. But going back to your about Goldschmidt, I thought it was a great pickup for 1 year.
Yeah.
That's a great pickup. Again, like you said, he's good against left-handed pitching. Great glove, good in the clubhouse, professional hitter. I mean, I think he's going to bring a lot of experience, a lot of he'll mentor a lot of the younger kids. His bat, it's slowed down a little bit, but he still can hit, and he's definitely an upgrade over what we saw from Rizzo. But for 1 year, yes, and hey, he doesn't have to play every day. Like you brought up, Ben Rice can play against righties. It could be a platoon. I don't think that it's going to be a full platoon because I don't think they brought him in here for that. 1 year with what they're paying him. I don't think it's a full on platoon. But hey, in certain occasions, I think we have a good with him and Rice. I think it'll work out. And for 1 year, sign me up.
Yeah, I mean, and it was they got him on a steal too. I mean, it was 1 year, $12.5 million. So you didn't have to pay him a lot. And those guys, at that age, especially when you get up to your mid to late 30s. I mean, as an athlete, that's considered old. And a lot of those guys, they're not going to get the contracts that they're looking for. I mean, the baseball, those big contracts, big money, it's going towards the young guys. Like that's just the way it is, and unfortunately, I mean, hey, like you mentioned some of those guys that got older. I mean, for me, man, it was sad for me to see Bernie Williams. I mean, that was personally my favorite Yankee. When I saw him kind of going, his performance going down, I'm like, oh my God, like I don't like seeing my favorite player like this.
Yeah,
but
you don't want to have that memory. You want to have the good memories. Yeah. You don't want to have those old memories of him just striking out or hitting into double plays or you just don't. And it's good when they walk away at the right time, not prolong it and keep going and going and going. So, yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's just it's just part of the game. It's part of the game. Things happen for a reason, man. But let me pull up this Yankees lineup real quick, man. I don't know if you saw it or not, but
I haven't seen it yet.
Cool. I'll pull it up and then.
Did you? I don't know. I caught the show a little later. Did you mention about the Yarborough signing? How do you feel about that?
Okay. So the Yarborough signing, like I mentioned, I did mention it early, and I know Sean Browning asked me what I thought. I think it's a great pickup. I think it's a good pickup for the Yankees. He played. He played for the Blue Jays, played for the Dodgers. He's got some experience. Mm-hmm. I think he's gonna, he was added to the roster to make room for him. They put Luis Hill on the 60-day IL. Right. So I think he's gonna be really good for the bullpen. And I also mentioned he does throw a sinker, which we know Matt Blake loves.
He loves.
Yeah, he loves the sinkers. And let's see what Matt Blake could do with him, man. Matt Blake is he's a wizard when it comes to these guys. They get these pitchers, and some of them we've never even heard of, and next thing you know, they're lights out. It's like, who are these guys and what are they doing? So I like the signing. I think it was a smart pickup. As soon as he was released, it was like, okay, cool. I think the Yankees should definitely go after him. And they signed him to a 1 year, $2 million deal. There could be $500,000 in incentives. So not a bad contract at all. So I liked it personally.
Yeah, same here. Good. I mean, and he seems like he's an innings eater too, as well. Because I know for the first month, we all know that bullpen is always taxed the first month because of the starters don't go. They only go 4 or 5 innings, if that. So the first month of that bullpen's gonna feel it. So no, that's a great pickup. Him and Hill as our lefties, that's great. I know we've tried out a couple of different lefties, but I forgot that the one guy that was really doing well. Did he get hurt? Matuzak or what was his name? Start with an M, something like that. There was one of them that was doing really well. Then I think he got hurt, and a couple of them were sent down. But I know we had like 4 or 5 of them that we were trying out. Apparently they just didn't work.
Yeah, I think there was Tyler Matzik.
Oh, Matzik, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, but he was injured. So
He got injured. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, but
Yeah.
he was one guy. Yeah, they had a few lefties. I think Hedrick was that other lefty.
Yeah.
But yeah, things didn't. He's probably going to be. I think he got sent back down to the minors, if I'm not mistaken. So I know the
Yeah. A
Yankees have
couple of them
been.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the Yankees have been just kind of sending guys back down to their respective leagues to help set the 26-man roster. Which I'm curious to see who's going to make the roster. We know the obvious names, but as soon as that gets released, I'll definitely go live and I'll talk about it and get everybody's thoughts on it. So,
Yeah.
but
I
let's
was a
take a
little
look.
shocked. I was a little shocked with the Dominic Smith going opting out, and they didn't put him on the roster. I was a little shocked the way he had the spring he had, but I think it's because he's a left-handed hitter. That's the only reason why. Because they need more. They need more right-handed. They just in the years past we were looking for lefties. And now all we have is lefties. So I don't. It's just
Isn't
crazy.
that funny how that works?
It's crazy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, 2023, they lefties was lefty bats was non-existent.
Yeah.
And then, us fans were like lefty bat, lefty bat, lefty bat. And then now they got too many lefties. We all like Dominic Smith, but again, with having too many lefty bats, I mean, they need to balance out the lineup.
Right.
I'm sure I know they're exploring a right-handed bat. Who are they exploring? Who knows? Again, I know I've met earlier. Earlier, I mentioned Brandon Drury because he got released by the White Sox, but he has a fracture on his thumb. So I highly doubt that the Yankees are going to look into adding him.
No. We don't need any more injured players.
Yeah, no, we're done. Yeah. We're done with injured players, man. We're done.
Yeah, I mentioned Mitch Haniger got released by the Mariners, right?
You did mention him. Yes,
yeah, that's a possibility.
He could be a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah. Does he play third or is he an outfielder? Where does he play? Or is he first base? I can't think.
I believe he plays the outfield. I can look it up.
Yeah, I think he is an outfielder. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an outfielder. But maybe the Yankees could use another outfielder. I mean, why not?
Right.
Yeah, I'm just looking them up right now, seeing what positions.
Yeah, this seemed like the year for Pereira to come through, but he just can't hit either. So I don't know. Yeah. Him and Peraza, they just have so many chances, and I don't know. It's too bad.
Yeah, well, with Pereira, he was coming back from injury,
right?
So it's it might take him a little bit, and with Peraza, I mean, you know what, man, he's been given a lot of chances, but yeah, it just didn't work out. Like it's just
he just can't hit.
Yeah,
he just can't hit. Yeah, and we need hitting. I mean, sorry, his defense is great, but you need somebody to hit above 200. I mean, at least. I mean, come on.
Yeah. But you wanna read this lineup off?
All right, let's see if I can see it.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, leading off at was it? Okay, hold on a second. Let me see if I can
zoom in a little bit.
No, I got it. Okay. Leading off, playing first base is Ben Rice. Batting second in left field is Jason Dominguez. Batting third at second base is Jazz Chisholm. Catching and cleanup, the surprise of the year, JC Escara. Batting fifth at DH, there he is, Everson Pereira. He's getting another shot. Batting sixth at third is Oswaldo Cabrera. Batting seventh in right field, Pablo Reyes. Batting eighth in center field, Ismael Mungia. Mungia, is that right? And batting ninth at short is Oswald Peraza. So this could be the last we see of these two guys, Pereira and Peraza. And on the mound today is Marcus Stroman. I see a big year for him. He's going to surprise you. Yep.
Yeah. We know historically. Well, let me get us back on screen here. There we go.
Yeah.
I know historically he's hit well during or pitched well in the first half. Second half is always the big
strong
question.
Starter. Yeah.
Yeah, strong starter. But I think this is opportunity here to be like, hey, you know what? I want to show you guys what I can do.
Yeah,
Because
well,
we're thinking about trading him.
right, and look at what they did to him last year. He was left off the postseason roster. So,
Yeah.
this is the year he's gonna. I hope so for the Yankees case. That he does pitch to like, hey, check me out. Like you guys missed out on a good pitcher here, and I still have something left in the tank because honestly he's gonna be relied on this year. He's gonna be the number 3 starter for probably the first half of the season. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, he's got something to prove. Stroman. And real quick, the Mets lineup. I'm just gonna read it off from my phone here, but they have looks like they have Francisco Lindor, Juan Soto, Pete Alonso, Brandon Nimmo, Vientos, Winker. He'll be DHing. Torrens is catching. Beatty and Siri. So
they're tough. That's a tough lineup.
That's a tough lineup, but this will be a good test for Stroman, and they have Ryan Stanek pitching. So, they literally have like their A team going out there. So cool.
Okay.
Bring it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
And shout out to Erica. What's going on, Erica? Good to see you, as always.
All right, Erica.
Yeah. She's in the building. She just got back into doing some content creating. So
nice.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll post the link for her, but she put out a few videos.
She's always got a lot of good takes. I love listening to her when she's on.
Yeah, she does have a lot of great takes, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
we need more women in the Yankees community, right?
There are plenty of them out there, not all of them content creators, but
Yeah.
But
Grace is one of I'm a big fan of Grace. She's with Hector, and she's actually took my spot, which I don't care. It's okay. But no, shout out to her. I met her in person. She's a wonderful person, and shout out to Hector and the Uptown Sports and his show and what he's doing over there. Great stuff, great content.
Yeah. No, he's doing good stuff out over there. Him and Erica, or not Erica, sorry, Grace. Him and Grace are doing a good job there.
Yeah.
So I give credit. And Erica's saying she's going to be in Boston this week, going to Fenway and getting a tour Wednesday. Plan on wearing my Yankees hat. Oh boy,
yeah. Definitely the food though. The food's good in Boston. That's about all that's good in the Boston.
There you go. Well, speaking of food, you munching on anything? You're probably working right now, but you munching on anything for the game? Or?
No, it's not even 10 o'clock yet.
Well, I guess not for you.
So yeah, lunch. I'll have lunch, but I'm making like this. Trying to get high protein. I'm making like a chicken protein mix with noodles and vegetables. So trying to get back in shape. Summer's coming, so gotta get that summer bod.
Hell yeah, make it happen.
Trying to get back in the gym and trying to be like NFE. I'd be out there and lean, mean, wrecking machine.
Start swinging.
Yeah,
that's funny. Erica's gonna get some lobster. Yeah, she's gonna get some lobster.
Yes, definitely get some lobster. No, lobster.
Lobster. Lobster. So
chowder. Get some chowder.
There you go. Yeah. Definitely, man. Definitely. What's everybody eating though? Everybody should be participating in the food, because anytime I ask what's everybody eating, everybody participates.
Right.
Because I'll ask about all the other predictions.
That's when the chat blows up, right? The chat does can't keep up.
Yeah. So Nosebleed says leftover meatloaf and potatoes. That actually sounds really good.
Okay. Meatloaf's good.
Meatloaf is good. Yeah, potatoes.
Ma, get the meatloaf. Get the meatloaf.
But as far as Marcus Stroman goes, I think they're gonna try and let him go if he's able to. Probably let him go 4 or 5 innings. I think they're gonna let him pitch 4 or 5 innings. I mean,
Yep.
he's going to be your number 4 in the rotation anyway. So it's not like you have to. It's not like you have to put him. I mean, you got to put him on rest, but it's not like he's going to pitch anytime soon. So,
you think he's going to be the number 4 starter
or number 3? Because it's going to. Yeah, well, probably number 3 at this. I would think now, right?
Yeah,
because
you go Fried, Rodon, Stroman, Carrasco, Warren, right?
Yeah, Warren. Well, they said Warren was going to be number 4 in the rotation.
Oh.
I read that somewhere.
Okay.
Somebody said he was going to be number 4. So, because Rodon's going to be your opening day pitcher.
That's right. They flip flop because of the schedule, right?
The schedule, yeah, and pitchers are creatures of habit, as you know.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Rodon, Fried, probably, yeah, Stroman's going to be your number 3. So I think, like I said, they'll let him go 4 or 5.
And Carrasco will be the 5th starter.
Carrasco should be number 5.
Yeah.
Until Clark.
He's a good story. Another good story right there too. That's gonna. I hope he shocks everyone.
Yeah, Carrasco looked good this spring. I mean, I liked what he's done this spring. So that was a good signing by the Yankees at the time. I thought, okay, just a depth piece or something. Let's see what happens. He's looked good. Hopefully that translates into spring or into the regular season. So, and I'm seeing some good food choices here. So very nice people. And what up, Stephen B? How's it going? Nosebleed thinks 75 pitches, 4 2/3, gives up a couple of runs. Okay, I can live with that. I can see that. I think he strikes out 3 guys personally. I think he'll strike out 3. Walk a couple. So that's what I think. And TC, I don't know if you hear me. You might have froze. Can you hear me? Yeah, it looks like TC froze. Yeah, let me get him back. Hold on.
I don't know what happened.
I think you froze on my end.
Technicalities.
So, technicalities. Gotta love yards sometimes. But I think he'll go. I'm right there with Nosebleed though. I think he's gonna go 4 2/3. He'll pitch 75.
Yeah.
I think he'll go 75 pitches. Give up a couple runs. I think he'll strike out 3, walk a couple of batters as well.
Yeah, 3 runs or less. I think we're okay. I mean, that's you don't want anything more than that.
Yeah. Sean Browning's got 75 pitches, 5 innings pitched, 6 strikeouts, 3 hits, no runs. I mean, okay, cool on the strike.
You just got to stay away from the middle of the plate, keep the ball down, because he doesn't have velocity. So keep it off, keep it on the edges. Greg Maddux was a good example. The guy didn't have a lot of velocity, but man, could he pinpoint? And that's what Marcus Stroman needs to do. He needs to stay away from the middle of the plate, and he'll be fine.
I agree. Yeah, anytime he throws a pitch right down the middle,
forget it. Yeah, that's batting practice.
Sure. Yeah, it is batting practice. So, any home run predictions? Anybody in the lineup that you think will hit a home run?
Yeah, my guy JC Escara. I'm going to go home run for him.
All right,
and I'm going to say could be the last time we see these guys. So maybe I'm going to say Everson Pereira too.
All right, so I'm going to say Escara, and just for the heck of it, I'm going to say Munguia.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go with those guys.
I haven't heard much of this guy. Where's this guy from? Was he in AAA last year?
Minor leagues. Let's see. Bear with me. 26 years old from Nicaragua. Bats lefty.
Another lefty. Oh my God.
Lefty. Yeah.
Do we have any righties that could come?
Yeah, looks like he played 43 games in AA last season, and then
AA
50 games for AAA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but Bill is eating lunch. What are you eating, Bill? What are you munching on?
Yeah, what's for lunch?
Yeah, what's everybody eating? But Nosebleed says Ben Rice will hit a home run. Sean Browning says Bellinger, Scar, and Pereira.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
I like it.
but Bellinger is not in the lineup though, dude. So you got to pick somebody else.
Will he pinch hit? Probably not, right? Starters don't pinch hit in spring training.
I could see them resting him right now.
Yeah.
Until opening day. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not. Yeah, this is kind of they're not putting out their A lineup out there. So
Right. No Judge, no Goldschmidt, right? No Bellinger. Who else?
yeah, there's no Bellinger, no
Wells.
Yeah, no Wells. You know, your big names right now is Jazz Chisholm, Jason.
No Volpe.
No Volpe. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
So they're just putting out a
young kid. It's a young kid lineup.
Yeah. Oh, he said, give me a Rice bomb. So he's saying Ben Rice. Sweet. Dorian's asking, am I thinking that Soto gets plunked? Maybe not now. Maybe in the regular season.
Yeah.
If he pushes the team's buttons. And Bill is having a chicken club sandwich. All right.
Are you going to be doing any play-by-plays coming up?
This season, I definitely will be. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm for sure going to be doing play-by-plays. Most definitely. Yeah. I don't know how many I'll do this season, but I want to do more this season than I did last season.
Okay. Hit me up. Hit me up anytime if I'm available. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to help out and join you.
For sure. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. Yeah, for sure. So we'll definitely make that happen.
And you said you're going to the Rockies Yankee game, right, this year?
I'm going to two of those games. One of them that Sunday game, the Sunday afternoon game. One of our subscribers, Rodney, who's one of the best subscribers on this channel. Ronnie's the man. Shout out to my guy Rodney. He'll be actually, I think he's driving from Washington State.
Okay.
He's got some family out here, so it'll be me, him, and
nice.
there's a couple that lives out here in Colorado. I actually met them. His name is Brian Gustin. You might have seen his name. Him and his wife, us four, we're going to that Sunday game, and then that I'm going to a Friday night game. My brother bought tickets for all of us. So I'm going to the Friday night game, and I just need to get tickets for that Saturday game because I'm looking to go to all three.
How's that stadium? Have you been?
Coors Field is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the Rockies suck, but the stadium is great. There's not a bad seat at Coors Field.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be sold out. Yankees come to town, right?
Oh, when the Yankees come to town, the seats are filled up, man.
Yeah.
They hike up the ticket prices.
Right.
I mean,
good atmosphere because you hear half the crowd is Yankee fans. Same thing out here in Angels Stadium. It's 75% Yankees fans, and it's most of the time it's empty. We've gone to games where it's Detroit or Guardians or someone and it's half the stadium's empty. Yankees come, it's packed. It's like crazy. Angel fans are like yelling at Yankee fans. It gets crazy. It gets crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it's the seats. I mean, Coors Field definitely gets packed whenever the Yankees show up, man. So whenever any of these like big teams show up, Yankees, the Red Sox, you could say the Dodgers for sure.
The Dodgers,
the Cubs. When these teams show up, the fans show up too. Because those fans, those teams fans, they show up, dime a dozen, man.
They travel well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If no one buys my tickets, I will. Oh, you had the standing room tickets, didn't you? There, Nosebleed, because I know. He was originally going to come to. Oh, okay. To Saturday's game. Oh, snap. Okay.
Is he from out there too, or is he driving out there?
No, he lives in Jersey. He was gonna
Oh,
fly
geez.
out. He was
Oh,
gonna fly
wow.
out here and meet up with us, but
Wow.
changed.
What a fan, huh? That's a
Yeah,
great fan.
yeah, great fan, great dude. Nosebleed section's awesome, but
Nice.
yeah, he is. Yeah, he was gonna come out, but change of plans. So, yeah, if no one buys your tickets, I don't know. I think you only had 2 tickets, didn't you? There, Nosebleed. I wish you had 3, but no biggie, bro.
Hmm.
But all good, all good. Oh yeah, so he had 2 tickets. I thought so. Yeah, for him and his wife, but it's all good, man. But
How's the weather out there? How you guys getting summer or spring weather yet? Or
spring weather, we're getting some. It's still a little bit cool, but not. It's a nice cool though. It's nice and relaxing. It has been a little bit windy, which
okay.
which is a little frustrating. I'm not a wind fan at all.
Oh, right. I don't think anybody is really.
Yeah, maybe on a nice hot summer day, you get that nice
Yeah,
little
with the breeze. Yeah.
that's nice, but it should be warming this week. It's looking to be warming up. So I think Thursday though here in our area, I think it's supposed to be close to. I think it's going to get up to like 80 degrees here.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Which I'm like, damn,
Yeah.
that's gonna feel like summer. But
Yeah, we're getting that.
yeah, a little nice start to the spring, man. Would it surprise me if we did get hit with snow? Not really, because it is Colorado after all. So
And you guys have the drastic changes, right? Like 30 degrees or 40-degree differences, like from day to day. Because I've seen sometimes where I know I had a friend that lived, who was in Denver. One day it was like 80 degrees, next day it was like 20.
yeah. Oh, dude, that's happened multiple times. I mean, it could be like a 60, 70-degree day, and then the next day it's a blizzard.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah, 5 years ago on Labor Day, there was one year, or there was it was on Labor Day. Labor Day was like the temperature was in the 90s, right?
Yep.
And got to think September, and it snowed the next day. It dropped like 60 degrees.
That's great.
It was ridiculous.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nuts, man. So Colorado, you give it a few hours, the temperature changes, man. So it's like, in the morning it could be snowing, it could be raining. Afternoon comes around, it starts to warm up. Next thing you know, everything is melted. It goes away, goes bye-bye. And you're just like, well, what? I was like, what was that all about? So yeah, man, the weather here is it's interesting, and it certainly keeps you on your feet.
Yeah. At night it drops down, right? Too.
At night it drops. Yeah, you definitely, especially you'd feel the difference. Because if like during the winter season or something, like if it's like 50, 60 degrees, it's a nice day, warm day. But as soon as that sun starts coming down, man, you feel it. So
get in the teens, 20s.
It could get down to the 40s, 30s, 20s.
Yeah.
I mean, it just depends, man. It just depends. So winters can get a little brutal at times, but I'll take the winters here than the East Coast winters.
Oh, yeah. No thanks.
No thank you to the East Coast winters. I don't want to experience East Coast winters anymore.
Right. Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah, so do I, man. No thanks. But yeah, man. Well, I know the Yankees are going to start here in just momentarily.
Okay.
I got the game up, but I'll probably end the live stream here. But are you working right now?
Right now, no, because I'm getting my job back, the previous job I had. So they're working on getting me onboarded. I should be starting here, not today, but maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. But yeah, working from home still though.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, terrific. I love it.
Yeah. But no, I don't know if you got a couple of minutes afterwards, but I'll chat it up with you a little bit.
Sure.
But yeah. But folks, like I said, they got the game on TV. It's about to start. Ryan Stanek for the Mets is going to pitch. The Yankees are actually the visiting team here. So I know Ken is doing the play-by-play on his channel. Ken started his own baseball channel.
What's up, Ken?
Yep. And I'll be doing more play-by-plays this season. I am probably going to do the play-by-play on opening day. I'm definitely doing a pregame on opening day. So That's going to be, I'm looking to do 2 hours on that one because it's opening day.
Nice.
There's probably a lot of, I want to try and
Should
make
be
it
a
fun.
holiday, right? That's a holiday.
It should be a holiday. Yeah. Give everybody a day off. I mean, let them go enjoy baseball. And
Exactly.
I'm going to give away, I'm doing 6 card giveaways. So baseball card giveaways. That's just as a way of happy opening day. And, thank you for your support. So, I hope everybody tunes in. So I got 6 baseball cards. They're all pretty much, they're all current and former Yankee players, or not current. Yeah. Current and former Yankee players. Yeah. So,
and a disclaimer, not a 52 mantle.
Yeah, and if it was a 52 mantle, I'm trying to say it is not up for sale or not up for giveaway.
That's the holy grail. Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, but that's what we got, folks. Thank you all again. I appreciate everybody. I'm going to end the live stream here. And TC, great to have you on, man. I know it's been a while. I know you've been super, super busy. So
you bet.
It's always nice to have you on and get your thoughts on the Yankees because I know you love this team just as much as the rest of us, man. And I sometimes, those frustrations, I understand. I get it. So I get frustrated too. I don't show it as much. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Folks, go watch the Yankees. Go watch some baseball. Enjoy your day. I know it's only
Eat some
Monday.
good food.
Eat some good food. We are 3 days away from opening day, people. So make sure get ready. Get ready. So we are Babe Ruth days away, folks. So get ready. It is coming. It is coming, and it's going to be. I cannot wait. This is what I've been waiting for. But everybody have a great day. On your way out, hit that like button if you haven't. Hit that subscribe. Share this channel out with everybody you know. I'll see you all next time, and let's go Yankees.